Here goes. Oh, 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 no, no, no! Today, I want to share my experience with PopSockets, more specifically, customized pop cases for the iPhone 15 Pro models. This case has a cutout for the action button instead of a physical button, like the nearby volume controls. The rest of this video only applies to customized cases. If you ordered a pre-designed case directly from PopSockets, you should receive the latest redesign with 3 buttons. The video ends here and all should be well. It did not end well for me, so let's backtrack and find out how I learned all of this the hard way. Although PopSockets are popular, I cannot find much information about their cases. Fortunately, I stumbled across this video by Brian's Tech, which did a great job explaining the features. I will link it for anyone interested. One obvious issue was a lack of a proper action button. PopSockets decided to use a cutout instead. This is a known issue in the community for some time now. It's been 4 months since that video released, so I reached out to PopSockets to see if the issue has been fixed. I don't mind waiting for the right product. Surprisingly, they responded that the issue had already been fixed, meaning the latest pop cases will have a button for the action button, instead of a cutout. The only caveat was that I ordered directly from the website, which was fine. Plus, they had free shipping. Since they had an option to create your own custom case and socket, I decided to go that route because it was only $5 extra. I spent at least one entire day or longer designing it before submitting my order. I eventually received this flimsy paper packaging that was almost torn open during shipping. Sometimes saving the environment has drawbacks. Here is the custom sleeve saying that I designed it myself. I was so impressed by the case quality and custom print job, I didn't notice anything else for 20 minutes. Obviously, I taped over my custom design for privacy purposes. Everything changed when I took one look at the side and realized this case still had the action button cut out, instead of the physical button as indicated by PopSockets support. I reached out again and they immediately refunded my money. It's great from a customer service standpoint, but more on this later in the video. In the meantime, they would investigate what happened. At that point, I requested a replacement with the updated case design. Support responded by saying they could not duplicate my order until they figured out what went wrong. Once completely fixed, a new order can be placed. Fine. Nothing happens for a week, so I reached out again and they indicated they are still using the older design inventory. If you order a custom case, it will likely have the cutout. If you order a pre-designed case, it will have the action button. There is no estimated date for the complete removal of the old cases. To me, that just means they will continue printing custom cases using the older design until they run out. Less waste, redesign costs, and hassle, for them at least. I once again asked if they could reprocess my order with a new case design. After all, they said the issue would be completely fixed. Here's the last communication from support. Because they refunded me so quickly, they no longer have my custom design on file. How is that possible? My hunch is they purposely refunded me because they knew a can of worms was open with no feasible solution. How else do you not have an estimated completion date for anything? Okay, so what's the big deal? They were nice. They were really nice, I will give them that. I got a free phone case, yes, that is nice too. Who doesn't like free stuff? The problem is, I don't care about the money. It was never about money. This channel actually recommends you to use AdBlocker. I am here to help people out, and being a small channel, I don't have to worry about people paying me to shut up or script out what they want to hear. Here's why I'm being such an ass about this. I recently bought my iPhone 15 before I had a chance to get a proper case for it. This is my old iPhone 14 case, which does not fit properly. That's expected. The camera hole doesn't line up, and the edges have a different profile. Stack this on top, and the cutout of the pop case is even more puzzling. The action button is not centered, making it impossible to press for people with large fingers. It's pretty much a design flaw. I spent a lot of time researching options for the right case. Yes, I know about Casetify. I know about their issues with dbrand. So back to the drawing board. I eventually noticed a friend using PopSockets, and that's what got me interested, eventually leading me to create my own custom case. Speaking of which, I spent a lot of time creating that design, and I'm not making it from scratch again. In the beginning, I said I don't mind waiting for the right product. But I also don't like waiting for the wrong reasons. Waiting for a company to purposely deplete their old inventory doesn't sit well with me. Unfortunately, the drawback of being a small channel, I don't even think PopSockets will ever see this video. But if they do, here are my suggestions. Number 1, stop using and sending out old inventory of cases. Seriously, just throw it out or recycle it, since you guys love the environment so much. You save printing, shipping, and return costs, because very few people will accept this. You are a USA brand. Good American companies are hard to come by, so we rely on your customer service. But also professionalism. This is not professional. Nothing is stopping us from buying other phone cases, many of which have already updated proper designs for the iPhone 15 Pro. Number 2, improve your website. It's a mess. It's hard to find my pop case because it is referred to by different names on different pages. These photos are an absolute joke and obviously out of date. If you cannot fix the case design yet, either update the pictures or I hope you have a disclaimer somewhere. Otherwise, it's false and misleading advertising. If you still can't do that, at least find a way to save custom design orders to accounts. The fact that you cannot reduplicate my last order is simply mind-boggling. Last, don't overpromise and underdeliver. Related to point number 1 about customer service. This video was made possible because I have a paper trail of your support team making a bunch of empty promises. I'd rather that you admit upfront that a mistake was made and just tell me to go pound sand. Remember, the first time I reached out to you guys was to ask if the cutout issue was resolved. I was told yes. Everything else after is just a pile of excuses. That's it for today. I hope this video does not age well, meaning soon, my negative experience leads to change that prevents someone else from being in this situation. I'll just carry on using this half-assed case until the next great iPhone rolls around. After all, it's slightly less half-assed than the case I was using before. Hope you have a good day and see you all next time.